Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and I'm here to talk to you about another spending freeze, as I had stuff on my desk, but that's okay. Moira and I were talking, and she was saying how she needs to go on another spending freeze because the year-long one we did a couple years ago was really good. She got a ton done and got through a bunch of stuff, and I was saying how I kind of feel like that too. I do have a lot of stuff. I've been in a bit of a slump as to why you haven't seen a lot of videos from me. And I feel like a freeze might be a great way for me to challenge myself and use up what I have so that if I stay in this slump, at least I'm not adding to the pile, so to speak. So that being said, we put a hard stop date as of November 1st. But we both did order our last order with Sandra over at Scrapbook Your Joy. And I got Ginger Snap because I had requested it from her. And so I could not buy it when she so amazingly got the collection for me. So I got the 12 by 12 paper, the 8 by 8 plaid paper pack. I'm sorry, I'm losing my words. Some stickers, some ephemera, some more word stickers, word embellishments, the cute little critter embellishments, some flair, and then some alphas. So that is my last purchase with a couple caveats that we've decided we're going to kind of include. So I'll get this out of the way so there's no glare. What is going to happen is the one thing that I have excluded from mine is purchasing for December Daily next year. So when Allie Edwards does her release for December Daily in August, September, that's my one time where I will be shopping. It will be very close to the end of the spending freeze anyways, but it's the one thing I do every year. I actually complete them normally, and it's something I look forward to, and it brings me a bunch of happiness is being able to create with December Daily. That being said, I do probably have enough stuff that I don't need to shop with her, so I might be a little bit more selective than normal, but I am leaving that out for myself to go ahead and be able to shop when that comes out next September. The other one is we kind of talked about if we get some money or something for like our birthday or Christmas or something like that. That does not count, and we can do a couple little mini shops through Sandra if and when that happens. So that is kind of where I'm at. I am a part of a couple design teams that I know I've been slacking with, so we'll see how long they decide to keep me. But I will be getting a few things from them, of course, because I'm a part of their design team. So I have a few new things that will be trickling in, right? It's not like it's going to be nothing for a whole year. And I think that's important for you to remember that when you say a freeze, you can set yourself some boundaries. Things like, don't forget, you're going to have cardstock. You're going to have tape and glue and things like that you are going to have. And if you're part of a subscription, that's something I think maybe you would have to think about. Like, do you keep your subscription? Maybe you're part of a couple subscriptions and you just pick one subscription. That could be within your freeze limits. So when you're doing a freeze, you have to make sure you're going to work and do what fits within your boundaries, your budgets, what works for you. And my freeze is going to look different than Moira's freeze, is going to look different than someone else's freeze. So just do what works for you, and do not worry about what anyone else thinks or says. If you feel like you're doing a great job and it's a freeze for you, then you're doing awesome. So keep it up. That was my first thing. My goals for this freeze are simply going to be to get through my collections as best as I can, maybe make some page kits, and just really kind of refamiliarize myself with the stuff that I own, the stuff that I like, and make really big mental notes to the things that I do not need to buy because I do not use. So that's something kind of my plan for this round. I'm going to go through and count how many collections I have, and I'm going to keep a tally on that, and that's going to kind of be my my way of tracking my freeze and how much I do. I'm going to keep a monthly tab on how many layouts I'm able to create and that sort of thing as well. So I'm really going to try and do some like quote unquote hard math this year. I didn't do that the last time. I'm hoping that it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm giving myself a lot of wiggle and grace room for this next year, just in general, because my kids started, I had 2 kids start school this year. So Jackson's already been in school, but Nora started kindergarten this year. And my time, creative time, just evaporated. I think I managed to create a little bit in September, but October I created one layout that I created so that it could go up in December. Yeah, I have had no time to be at my desk. I'm going to try and have a bit of a schedule and make sure that I'm at my desk at least twice a week. That's honestly my goal right now, is twice a week. If I can do that, I'm going to be very, very happy. So it's not going to be as much content maybe as you used to see from me, but we're going to do what works. I've obviously fallen into a different chapter in my life with my kids with school, and we're embracing it and going with the flow. So that is what's going to happen. So I'm not expecting like this big grand total number of layouts or getting a bunch of stuff. Like I have no set goal in mind in that sense. Like I want to kill this many page kits or anything like that. It's just to, like I said, familiarize myself with the things I own and really use those things up to the best that I can within this time frame. And then come next November, have a really hard look at the things that I like to purchase, and then just be a little bit more conscientious of when I'm shopping and making sure that I'm buying just the things that are going to work for me. Other than that, no, Mr. In 1 minute, okay? Okay, go sit down. In just a minute, please, Berber. Sorry, I have a little one trying to sneak something from the kitchen. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. We, back a couple years ago when we did this last time, we had a Facebook group and a bunch of people join us. I'm not sure we're going to do that this year. We didn't really do a great job on running that. We didn't really host any type of challenges or anything. We just kind of did updates. And so I think I might do that. We used to call them Freeze Fridays. And I do think I'm going to do that, but I think my Freeze Fridays will probably not be weekly. Maybe every other week or every third week or something like that. I might just do a Spending Freeze monthly update. We will see what happens. That being said, it is November and we are getting into December daily prep time and all of that. Hold on one second. All right, sorry about that. So yeah, we're getting into like creating foundation pages and all of that. It's gonna be, I love November and getting into all of it. This is one of my favorite crafty times of the year, is working on December daily. It makes my heart happy. It makes me really evaluate the season and enjoy December. So that's probably gonna be my first goal, is to sort through my Christmas stuff and just come up with a plan on how that's all gonna look. And I'm very excited for that. I will be participating in Confession of a Paper Addict 20 Days of Cut Files series that will happen in December. Virginia did that last year, and I really wanted to go ahead and join in. I haven't been a part of Virginia's design team since early this year. I had to step back because, again, life was getting crazy. So it's going to be fun to work with cut files. I haven't really done that in a while. And Virginia makes like top-notch cut files. They're always so gorgeous. And I just can't wait to work on that. So that is where I'm going to be starting. So I hope you'll follow along with myself and Moira. Please make sure you jump on over and see what Moira is going to be sharing with you about her plans for Spending Freeze. We always do things a little bit differently. I'm horrible at explaining things. This is about as good as it gets with me. But I do like to have a little intro and idea to let you know what's happening. I'm quite the open book if you have been following me. So there's that. Also, just celebrated my 10-year anniversary on YouTube, which is insane. And there was a fun hop. So if you haven't had a chance to check that out, please do so. I'll leave the link down below. And yeah, I'll catch up with you and we'll get started with some December daily stuff, starting with I'm going to share my December daily from last year with you guys, and that should be up tomorrow. All right, have a fabulous day. Bye everyone.